Hello, so in this video, I need to put away and track all of the cards that I recently got. So because I have to do this digitally, I wanted to show you guys how I use my template in organizing myself digitally with all of my cards, and how you can do it as well, because this template is a free download available for you right now to download. Just go to my Notion website, which will be linked down below. Look for the section where I have all of my templates in. Once you open it, you're going to look for Twilight Masquerade. You're going to click the link, create yourself a free Notion account, because like I said, this is for free to use anyway. And once you create your account, you're going to go ahead and click on the top right where it says duplicate. Now, all you got to do is duplicate that into your own workspace and you're set. And now you can even follow along and use this database with me as I go through this really quick, so you guys know how to use it, or at least how I use it, and kind of some little tricks I'll show you guys really quick. Okay, I'm gonna go through this and show you guys how I normally just, collect all my cards and store them away digitally. So here's what I normally would do. Well, first of all, I gotta go through each card now and put them away. So let's say I'm gonna start with the Cook here. So right here on screen, you should be able to see my database now. And because I need to put away the Cook, and his name is just Cook, there's plenty of ways I can go about searching for him. I can look him up by his number, or I can look him up by his name. So the way you do that is you can go to the top right here and you'll see this search icon. You're gonna click that, and since I'm gonna put away my Cook card, I just type the word Cook, and there he is. Now, for Cook, I can quickly do a quick glance like this to be able to see the card, or just click on the card itself. You'll see that magnifying glass, and you're able to get a full screen image to make sure that is the card you're trying to store. And yep, by the looks of it, that's exactly the card that I need to put away. So now that I know that's the one, and this is a regular, this isn't a reverse holo, this isn't a holographic, I can just go ahead and click on regular. And right here in this little section, it says number of cards. I'm gonna write how many cards I'm putting away. So this is my first one. And because I'm gonna order this in the order in which I wrote my regular, reverse holo, and holo, I'm gonna type 1 for regular, comma, 0 for reverse holo, comma, 0 for holographic. And there you go. So now we have 1 regular, 0 reverse holos, and 0 holographics. Now let's put away our next card. So this next card is an Aggron. Aggron is number 122 out of 167. So I can just go ahead and type right here 122. And there's Aggron right there. Same concept. He is a regular card, but let me quickly take a glance. That is the one that I need to put away. Click on regular. Here I'll do 1, 0, 0. And there you go. Now I know exactly how many I have. And this is the tedious process, I will admit, in having to, organize your cards digitally, is having to look them all up, store them away. But I would much rather have it this way, because I don't always remember how many cards I have. And it's just a better way to keep myself organized all in one convenient location. But now let me show you guys a cool trick. So here, for example, I have this Teal Mask Ogerpon card that I got because it comes included with the Masquerade Elite Trainer boxes, right? Now, because I don't know if I added this to my database, first, let's see if I have it. So I'm gonna look up Teal Mask, and then there we go. We have 2 that popped up. Well, we have 5 that popped up in my database here. So let's see, this is not the card. Nope. Is this the card? It is not. Or is this the card? It is not. Is this the card? It is not. And last but not least, so I don't have this card in my database, right? So there's actually a really simple way that I could just add this immediately to my database. So this says that this is number 123 and that this is a promo card. So what I'm gonna do, because I wanna try to keep myself as organized as I can, is I'm gonna keep loading up here my database. This is the view where I can see all of my cards and I can just scroll through all of them. Now, because this is supposed to be 123 promo, for 123 in this actual set, it's actually a heat ran, which is this card. Now, because this also says this is 123, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to duplicate this this heat ran, right? So the way I do that on my Mac is I hold Control down, I left click heat ran, and then I can click duplicate. The reason I'm duplicating it is just because since I already have 123 there, all I do is delete the name. I'm going to replace it with Teal Mask Ogerpon, and then I'm going to just make sure that I write that this is a promo card, so that way I understand why that's there. I'm also going to change the icon from this cog machine to a star, because this is a promo card, which means it's a special illustration, so not everyone can just get this unless they buy the box. So there you go. Now, the last thing you got to do change this to grass, and upload a photo of the card. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete this heat ran here. Now it says that I could add a file or image. So all you gotta do is click and drag an image to this little square, and that's how you update the picture. So I found this photo on a website. This says it's from Pokemon Center. So I'm just gonna quickly take a screenshot of the card, since this is the card that I'm trying to organize. And then I go to this square, I'm gonna add a file or choose an image, and then I'll just click on that screenshot I took. And there you have it. You have a quick way that you can quickly check on the card to make sure that that is the card that you got. And that's it. And that's how you also add cards to your database whenever you need to. This is entirely customizable for whatever needs that you have. And now to start wrapping things up, I'm going to show you guys the different views that this has. So the more you start to fill this out, on top here, I do have at least different views to try to help you quickly get glanceable information in case you don't want to see your entire database loaded like this. So if you want to just see what cards that are checked off, that are just regular cards that you own, right here I have a regular own section. So you click that and it just filters out only the cards that you own. After that, if you want to see which ones you need in general that are regular, that'll be right next to it. And on the bottom here, it'll tell you how many you need. So this says 224, and there's 224 unchecked cards. And the way you know that that's accurate is if I click right now regular, that regular box that I checked off went away and it says 223. I can go back to regular owned, and there it is. This is the Tangela that I just checked off. I'm going to uncheck it because I don't have it yet. But that's essentially how these different views work. So all the reverse holos that I own will be here, the reverse holos that I need, any holographics that I own, any that I need. And then all the way at the end where it says one more, I have a specific view for all these special illustration cards or the illustration rare cards that you can get. That way you're able to just quickly glance at them instantly and they're all lined up for you. There's exactly 59 of them. So even I myself have quite a few cards that I need to get. And that's essentially how I use my Notion database to keep myself organized. And like I mentioned, if you guys go down to the link down below and look for my templates, you can download this for your Notion account for absolutely for free. And you can download all of my templates if you like. I'm making these to give back to you guys that watch my videos and for the community as well. My brother and I are taking our time in making these and hoping that these come out to be as good and as useful as they can be, because they definitely are for me. I just want to make sure they're more usable and able to get to as many of you as I can. So yeah, check it out. If you want to use it, I hope you do. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. But that's going to be it. Now, if you guys want to watch something else, if you go right up there, that is the actual last Twilight Masquerade video that was technically shot right before this one. If you guys want to check that out, I really recommend it. Over there, you're going to see our latest Pokemon 151 card set. And then I don't know what's going to be over there yet. I'll figure that out later, but feel free to check it out. I'm sure it's a great video regardless. And I'll see you guys in the next one.